Giesing Norma stand. And indeed, what we're looking at here really is the Prius of garbage trucks. It's a true hybrid, which basically means we have an ordinary automotive engine, in this case, of course, a diesel engine, and we've got a battery pack which enables the machine to work with the diesel engine switched off. So we're just going to go over to Jeff Rigg now and get Jeff just to give us a quick rundown of how the system works. Over to you, Jeff.
The whole beauty is the driver comes up to load bins, the engine switches off, the batteries then take over, so that the whole of the body's worked on batteries, zero CO2 emissions, no engine revs, no fuel, and obviously very quiet.
And basically then the battery pack is powering the hydraulics, so that that really does mean that the vehicle is standing there with less vibration and a much lower footprint in an urban environment.
Yeah, the product's been out in Sweden for about 6 years, so it's the only product really in the world that's got the testing, the data, and we're obviously very happy to publish that and schedule that information with people. So yeah, very good.
And of course the big advantage, in answer to the inevitable question, why would anyone want a hybrid garbage truck? The answer to that question is, of course, that as it's quieter and as it has a lower impact on the environment, it can work longer hours in an urban environment. It means it can go out earlier in the morning, or it can be packing late at night without disturbing the residents. So it really is a true advance. And of course, we've already written about this in Waste Management World last year, and I think we actually carried a world exclusive on that one. So it's a development that we're going to be keeping an eye on. Right, okay, we're over here on the Translift stand at IFAT. This is a Dutch manufacturer of waste collection and disposal systems. One of the key features of the Translift is it's got a demount body pod, which means that when the body is actually full, the full unit can be dropped off and an empty one put on straight away, so the truck continues working. One of the other features is that Translift are pretty positive on the use of side-loading machines. Essentially, that means the driver controls the bin lift rather than the crew member. And this is a brand new product. It's not been seen before. What we have here is the Varia split, and we've actually got a side-loading bin lift system on both sides of the truck. Now, normally with a side loader, we get it on, in the case of UK markets, we would have it on the left side, and in the case of US and a lot of other world markets, it will be on the right side, the curb side, in other words. This is the first time, certainly in my knowledge, where we've actually got one machine with a lift system on both sides of the truck. Why is that important? Well, it's pretty simple, really. The driver is in control of the bin lifter. He views the whole operation on a camera system inside the cab. But if you only have the bin lifter system on one side of the truck, it means for every street that you're working on, you have to go up one side and collect the bins on the curb side going up. You then have to turn the whole truck round and come back down the same street again and pick up the containers on the other side. This system gets over that in as much that it can pick up from both sides of the street. So essentially you just get one pass per street. One question that does come up on this, in a residential street, obviously the driver isn't going to be able to reach the containers in a typical wide residential street. So you're going to be relying on crew members to bring the bins to the vehicle. Are you fairly happy that is going to work okay from a safety point of view? I mean, would you expect to have the truck positioned in the middle of the highway, or how do you see that one working? I mean, it's going to be an issue that people are going to have to work out.
I think on a highway you work only on the safe side of the truck.
The curb side.
On the curb side of the truck. And only you can use the both sides on the same time when you are in
a one-way street, maybe,
or
in a small residential close where there's no through traffic.
These both situations are okay for this purpose. Yeah,
okay.
Absolutely.
But of course it is a major innovation, because it does mean that the truck doesn't have to drive twice the mileage to pick up from both sides.
That's the big profit for this truck is the roll-off container.
Yeah.
So you have a collection collection truck,
Yeah.
and separate of this you have a transport
Yep.
truck.
So you're working all the time and
You're
getting
working, yeah, this-
the most efficiency out of the
most of it-
investment.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, that's the benefit of this truck.
Okay, well,
It's a logistic system. Yeah.
well, we're going to look forward at putting that to the test, and I guess we're going to hopefully be doing that in the next couple of issues. So look out for that one, and I'm quite excited about the opportunity that this provides. I'm with Theo now, the new CEO of Giesing Norber. So you must be pretty excited, Theo, about this whole hybrid development. It gives you, hopefully, I guess, entry into new markets on a global basis.
Well, you're completely right, Malcolm. As a matter of fact, Giesing Norber has been known for innovative products all over the past decades. And by that progressive attitude, we have always maintained our market shares in various markets throughout Europe. As this product now showing us that Giesing again is leading the way towards, as Malcolm just nicely described, as the Prius under the garbage trucks. We think really this will open up a world of new customers throughout Europe, but also outside of Europe.
So this really is global technology, folks, and we're going to be keeping tabs on that in Waste Management World in future issues. So it's goodbye from me, and I hope you've had a good tour around IFAT.